Hey everyone, welcome to GardenFork. Today we're cooking from the Rose Bakery Cookbook. They have a couple of these out. I have too many cookbooks, probably much like you. This is one I actually cook from. Carrot salad, wicked simple, great for potlucks, picnics, or just to have. You can keep it in the fridge, pull it out. I think your kids will like it. And you know, why do I always draw that blank sometimes? But anyway, full disclosure, a friend of mine works at the Rose Bakery in New York City. They also have one in Paris, a couple other places. Nice cookbooks with really nice pictures as well as recipes. Okay, here we go. For this, we're gonna need 8 medium carrots. What do you mean by medium? Carrots kind of like this. And we're gonna grate them. Now, you can get your box grater out. Most of mine have these big holes here, and then the rest of it's kind of useless. I've got a cheese grater here that has finer holes in it, and I could do that, but I would be here for a long time. So we're going to default to my favorite device in the world, the food processor. All right, put the small grating disc on here. Let's grate some carrots. Cool, huh? Nicely done. Oh, that looks really nice. All right, what do you do with the carrot tops? Put them in your compost or feed them to the biocomposter. Oh, that was good. On your stovetop, 1 cup of sunflower or pumpkin seeds. And then I like to spray them, a little bit of oil, and a little bit of salt. And we're going to toast these. You can toast them in the oven too. I always forget about them in the oven, so I like them out here. Look at that. It's like on the Food Network. Alright, a little bit of toasting. Maybe over toasting, but it's done. Now for the dressing. A lot of lemon juice in this, and for me, it's okay to use the pre-extracted, I guess you call it, stuff that comes out of the bottle. Keep this in your fridge, by the way. 1/2 cup in a container. I think I can look through this and see where's the 1/2 cup. Yeah, glasses might help too. And then about a teaspoon salt, some pepper, fine sugar. This is regular granulated. You can whack this through the food processor and make it finer. If you have that kind that you use for making cocktails, it's a tablespoon. The recipe will be in the show notes below. Use our multi-purpose tool. Normally, you know, I like to use the olive oil in a lot of our dressings, but this, I don't want the carrots to taste like olives, right? So we're gonna use a sunflower or canola oil. About 3 tablespoons here, okay? 1, 2, 3. How's that for measuring? Salad dressing. All right, mix this puppy up. We're not using like an emulsifier like mustard or anything, or you could. Or I could just try and keep this in the bowl. Our coulis, really well done, nicely. I was really kind of happy with the food processor grater thing. All right, this puppy into here. Give that a toss with your multi-purpose tool. Too bad the biocomposter can't run the camera. Take 2. Oh man. All right, I needed to mix that a little more. You should also sample your dressing before you drop it on the carrots, because most of the sugar is still in the bottom here. If you use what's called superfine or cocktail sugar, it dissolves better. I kind of over toasted the nuts, but that's the story of my life. But these go in here like that. Then we're going to put some chives in here to kind of give it a yin and yang of the nutty, carroty with a little chivey thing. You could also, because this is spring right now, you could use what's called spring garlic or wild garlic. It's those tufts of what looks like scallions in your yard. We did a video about that for our foraging episodes. Link is below. But you can go harvest that, or some scallions or chives that I had in my garden. My favorite tool for chives is called the scissors. I just kind of double over the tall ones, cut it through. You could go finer than this, I guess, if you had like your fancy chef knife. Maybe I'll pull out the really long stems that I just dropped in there. Maybe this should be a little finer, but you get the idea. Wow, nice. I mean, I just love orange. I think they made them orange because that was a big signal that things like this are really healthy for us. maybe a little less dressing, or maybe a few more carrots because there's dressing collecting in the bottom here. How long did that take? By the way, the recipe is right below here in the link, and if you like our show, you could subscribe or get our email newsletter. We put out stuff every week. Cooking, gardening, DIY, and really good carrot salad. Leaves just a little more salt, but you always kind of tweak these things. Alright, comments or questions, leave them below. I'd like to hear from you guys. I'll see you later.